Hi, my name is Lori Harris. I'm the Executive Director at Our World at Hope Park. For those of you who don't know, Our World at Hope Park is a 501c3 dedicated to the well-being and advancement of the special needs community across the Southern Crescent area. Our most crucial program is Our World School. Our World is a school for children with special needs from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. We are fully accredited and SB 10 approved. Every child we take into Our World School costs more than the tuition that we actually charge, so we do a lot of fundraisers. The Special Needs Pageant, while it's a program in and of itself, has become a fundraiser for Our World School. And 100% of everything that we bring in from the pageant goes directly to the school and its programs. In addition, our People's Choice Awards, the money that is brought in by the People's Choice Awards, is used for scholarship funds for families in financial need so that they can actually come to our school. We are really excited to bring you the Special Needs Pageant this year. It's our 5th year, and normally it's live in the month of April. We do April because April is for autism. However, due to COVID, we didn't get to do the program in April. We canceled it. But it's such a great program, and it allows our contestants the moment to shine, to show who they are, to get up on stage and get positive reinforcement. The friends and the family that come love it, and it's just an amazing time to watch these kids. And we didn't want them to miss that this year, so we came up with a virtual pageant. What you're about to watch is that same pageant broken up into many episodes. We have interviews from the children and the adults. We have interviews from parents. We have pictures of the kids. And most importantly, we have them walking down the runway. We hope that you watch all 5 of our episodes, and we hope that you really enjoy it and understand and see the beauty that we see in our contestants. It is my honor to bring to you the 2020 Hope Park Special Pageant, presented by Modern Women of America and benefiting Our World School. Enjoy.
Good morning. I'm a managing partner with Modern Women of America, and I get the honor of sponsoring the Our World Pageant. This will be, I believe, the 5th year in a row. It's probably the most exciting and fulfilling event that I get to partake in. I think that special needs is an underserved area that we need to focus on, and Modern Woodman gives me the opportunity to be a leading sponsor. Modern Woodman was founded in 1883. We were founded what's called a fraternal financial, so we're owned and operated by our clients. And we are a financial services company. One of the positive things about us is we give back $21 million a year to local community efforts, and we'll continue to do so. So Our World School has been a big part of my life over the last several years. Lori obviously brought me into it, Linda and David Clark, and I'm looking forward to this year coming up. So thank you from Kevin Callison and Modern Women of America.
Our World School is where my son has been for the past year, and we absolutely love it. The staff here is very caring and concerned about all of the children. If you have a child with special needs, I would say please check out this school. During this pandemic, it is hard for our children to be at home. They need to be in class, and this is the place to be.
All right, so I'm here with Miss Natasha Hamrick. How are you today?
Good.
Good. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. My first question for you is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to travel and why?
I like to travel to Las Vegas because I haven't been there before.
It looks pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
All right, good answer. My second question for you is, if you could be any character in a movie or a book, who would you be and why?
I will be Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse, okay.
Yeah.
And then my last question for you is, why do you want to be queen?
Because I like to go out in my community and help people.
That's a great answer. Well, good luck to you, and I hope you have a really great time at the pageant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Natasha Hamrick. It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of people.
Taking care of her 24 hours a day is a lot of experience. But we love her though. I wouldn't change it for the world. Have to know their feelings. And you would experience what they go through too.
Okay, so we have Natasha Hamrick, contestant number 338, Miss SCB TV. What are your dreams and goals?
My dreams and goals is to travel the world and go a lot of places.
All right. And what are the 3 words that best describe you and your personality?
I like to go to Disney World and go to I like to draw and color and travel the world.
Awesome. And what is your nickname?
Hot Rod.
Hot Rod. All right. Okay, this is Natasha Hamrick, contestant 338, Miss SCB TV. Natasha describes herself as sweet, outgoing, and loves everyone. Her hobbies include drawing and coloring. The 3 most important things in life to her are her parents, because they take care of her, her fiance Chip, because he loves her no matter what, and her God above her, because he answers her prayers. She thinks the funniest thing that has ever happened to her is when she had static in her hair and it gave her an afro. Natasha wants to be the Hope Park Special Pageant Queen because she likes getting out in the community and so that she can represent the special needs community. Contestant number 338, Natasha Hamrick.
Here with Sarah Maddox, and she is Miss Brian Brightfield State Farm. How are you?
Fine.
Good. So my first question for you is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to travel and why?
I would love to go to Bonaire.
Bonaire, okay.
And I've already been to out of countries. I would like to be Miss Queen to show people on the other side of the world that people with special needs can be queens and do stuff like regular people.
That's awesome. So that actually answers my third question, but I still have one more question for you. My second question for you is, if you could be any character in a book or a movie, who would you want to be and why?
I would love to be able to talk to animals.
Okay, so which character do you think? Who can talk to animals that you like?
Remember the movie where the guy talks to the animal and he finds out his daughter talks to the animals?
Dr. Dolittle?
Yeah, I'd like to be his daughter.
That's really cool. That's a solid answer. Thank you so much for talking to me, and good luck to you.
You too. You're luck.
Thanks.
Okay.
Sarah Maddox is her name. Her diagnosis is She has seizures. She is mentally challenged through her brain was not fully developed, and what part was developed is got some scar tissues. She's legally blind. She, in crowds, we go and do the blind guide instead of using a stick because it's easier for her and me because she's bad about hurting people up. The part is we get to educate people. Our Sunday church class, Sarah's in with me, and they had never ever seen anybody have a seizure. Sarah had a seizure in the class, and they were scared, of course, but they're learning about the disabled community through Sarah. And so is my neighbor, and everybody she meets are as amazed that she can get around as well as she can because she does have brain damage and legally blind. So it's a community thing, and we've enjoyed everyone that we've met in this community. It's fun. I mean, well, it's serious, but it's fun. Sarah has seizures out in the public, and part of the time there are people trying to help, which I greatly appreciate, but in some instances it's too much help, and I have to tell people to back off. But other than that, it hurts because she doesn't get included in a lot of stuff that a person her age would go through, and with school. That's the main thing, is just you can't do things that, quote, normal kids do, or adults. And it just bothers me sometimes that she can't do it because they don't ask her to join in, like with a lot of other kids. All they want is love. They want to be treated like a normal person. They want to be loved like a normal person. In my opinion, there is no, quote, normal life. And she does have CP sometimes that affects her walking, and she's slow. And I just wish people would just recognize, and if they want to know what's going on, ask. Don't just stare. That's the biggest thing. They like to stare, and that isn't nice. That's rude.
Okay, we have Miss Sarah Maddox, contestant number 372, and Miss Brian Brakefield, State Farm is her sponsor. All right. So, if you could become a character in a book or a movie, who would you be and why?
Character from, I guess, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter? That's a good
I
one.
can make all the disease go away.
Use that magic for good, huh?
Yeah.
That's what we like. All right. Where in the world would you like to go and why?
Overseas.
Overseas? You know where overseas? Or just somewhere?
Yeah.
Just somewhere out of here, huh? Yeah. That's good. All right. So why do you want to be queen?
Help other people.
Good answer. Good answer. All right. This is Miss Sarah Maddox, contestant number 372. Sarah describes herself as friendly, happy, and curious. Her hobbies include camping, swimming, and cruising. The three most important things in life to her are God, her mom, and Jake. She thinks the funniest thing that's ever happened to her is when she got lost on a cruise ship. Sarah wants to be Hope Park Special Pageant Queen because she wants to show people that we can be just like them. So Miss Sarah Maddox, contestant number 372.
I'm here with Jamal Brooks, and he is Mr. Brian Brakefield State Farm. How's he doing today?
He's wonderful. He's getting tired.
I believe it. You guys had to wait a little bit.
Yes, yes.
My first question for you is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to travel to?
Anywhere that's warm.
Anywhere that's warm.
And we have talked about going to Texas to a special needs amusement park they have there.
I didn't know they had one.
San Antonio, Texas.
Very cool.
We've been to Orlando, Florida already, to Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
And we had fun there. So the only thing they had there actually is that he gets to get on the rides first. But San Antonio, Texas amusement park is all for special needs. So they have stuff with wheelchair ramps for them to get on and everything. Yeah.
Very cool. My second question for you is, if you could be a character in any book or movie, who would you want to be?
I'm really thinking he will be Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That was his birthday thing last year for his party.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, that was his birthday thing.
That was a big deal.
Yeah. So he has, we had to put that up, a picture of the Black Panther characters and everything. But yeah, like to save the world, make peace.
Good messages for sure. My last question is, why do you think you'd want to be king?
So I would be king because I would like to make sure all the special needs kids be included in everything and to be able to do what everybody else can do.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for talking to me. I hope you guys have a great time at the pageant, and good luck to you.
Jamal Brooks, he's diagnosed with cerebral palsy and developmental delay. Oh, I'm so proud to be a special needs mom. I treat him as any normal child that you would have. So we do everything together. We travel a lot. We also, I also get him involved in a lot of activities as special needs, baseball and bocce ball and bowling, and now he's into therapeutic horseback riding. So I'm always doing things with him. So I am so grateful to have him in my life. The first thing that I was having problems with at first was having the right support for him, so I can have a break. Because I've always done things with him all his 31 years myself. And I just started opening up, I guess, probably about 2008, when I first started opening up and let people to come in and I trust them to help me with them. So that was the first thing. The main thing that I was going through is having that support system. Because all of my family are in Maryland. All of my family. The thing I want everybody to know that it's not easy being a special needs mother unless you're in our shoes. So we just want you to be mindful that these kids are like any other kids. And you find a lot of kids not understanding that what our kids are. And I think parents should also teach them that everyone is different, whether they're special needs or normal. Somebody is different in some form or way. So just want them to know that they need to be treated with respect and dignity as well as your own kids.
So we have Mr. Jamal Brooks. Okay. When asked if he could become a character in a book or movie, he said Black Panther, because I would like to save the world for peace. Where in the world would you like to go and why? Anywhere that's warm and relaxing, like a butterfly farm and special needs water park in Texas and Callaway Gardens. Why do you want to be king? If I become king, to advocate for all special needs to have their own amusement park. Okay. So this is Jamal Brooks, Mr. Brian Brakefield, State Farm. Jamal describes himself as fun, loving, and happy. He dreams of the day that technology will help him be more independent. The three things that are most important to him are trust in people, love from family, and being secure in family and other people. Jamal's uncle nicknamed him Scoop. That's Jamal Brooks from 369.
All right, I'm here with Miss Rebecca Boggs, and she is Miss Scott Davidson Realty. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
My first question is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to go and why?
She wants to go to the beach.
It's a good answer. I also love the beach. That's awesome. And if you could be a character in any movie or book, who would you want to be?
She's trying to tell you JoJo Siwa.
JoJo Siwa.
She loves her.
That's awesome. She has a great attitude about everything. She's very energetic. JoJo Siwa. Yep. Awesome.
She sings.
She does sing.
Yes. And dances. Oh, I love her dancing.
Good answer. And my last question for you is, why do you want to be queen?
Because deaf people are pretty and we can do anything.
That's an amazing answer. Well, good luck, and I hope you have a lot of fun. And thank you so much for talking to me.
And you too.
Her name is Rebecca Boggs, and she was diagnosed with a disease called meningitis when she was a baby. She got it at a year old. She has taught me how to be strong. She has taught me how to do a lot. Even though you're sick, you don't feel good, keep going, push through it. Life is always about smiles. Just trying to get the right help for what her needs are and where to look for them at. And also, it's challenging being a mom and having her with me 24/7. That's the biggest goal, is where do you get your time? Love them, enjoy them while they're here. They are great. They are always happy and ready to do something. They're always ready to do something. She's always wanting to do something.
So our next contestant is Miss Rebecca Boggs, number 573. She was asked if she could become a character in a book or movie, who would it be? She said JoJo. She loves her big bows and how she sings and dance, and she also likes unicorns, and so do I. She asked where in the world would she like to go. She said to the beach. She loves the ocean, and it helps keep her calm. So this is Miss Rebecca Boggs, Miss Scott Davidson Realty. Rebecca describes herself as very outgoing, very friendly, and very loving. Her hobbies include coloring, writing, arts and crafts, and dog shows. The three most important things in life to her are her family, her friends, and having a job. She thinks that the funniest thing that ever happened to her was when her brother hides and tries to trip her, so she'll holler. Rebecca wants to be the Hope Park Special Pageant Queen because she wants to let people know that deaf people can do whatever they want. feel pretty, and look their best. Nothing will stop us. This is Miss Rebecca Boggs, contestant 573.
I'm here with Miles Berryhill, and he is Mr. Paragon Security Systems. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions, Miles. My first question for you is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to go and why?
To the war relics. Like D-Day,
World War relics?
Yeah, all those.
You like World War I and World War II? You like those kinds of things?
Yeah, I like to visit history sites.
History sites. Very good. Sorry, interesting. My second question for you is, if you could be a character in any movie or book, who would you want to be and why?
Red Dead Redemption 2 off the movie.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's a Western.
That's a Western game, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. So you'd want to experience that
Yeah.
Western lifestyle. Interesting. Okay. And my third question for you, why would you like to be king?
So I can impress my family.
Anyone in particular you're hoping to impress?
My mom.
And why?
I haven't gotten to spend much time with her lately. So yeah.
Well, I'm sure she'll be very proud of you, regardless. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, even though you see me every day. And good luck to you.
Miles Berryhill, and borderline autistic. Because he's amazing, and he has a big heart, and and I just want him to know that he's an amazing person, and that no matter what obstacles he faces, he can overcome them, and he's the most kind, loving, wonderful son in the whole world. I would have to say, just getting other people, there's a stigmatism on it, to recognize our children are still amazing and they're still wonderful human beings, and God don't make no mistakes. So I would have to say that. Don't judge us, because these children are beautiful and they're amazing, and my son is, I wouldn't change nothing about him. He's perfect in every way. And I always want him to know that. And I think that other people should maybe look into it and see what these kids really have to offer, because they're brilliant, they're smart. I mean, children that have special needs, I know for a fact, their IQ is off the chart. They just have different areas they struggle in. And so I think the big thing I would say would be, don't judge.
So now we have Miles Berryhill, contestant number 576. So Miles, if you could become any character in a book or a movie, who would it be and why?
Don't know, honestly.
You don't know? You just like being you, don't you? That's good, man. That's good.
Like Rambo.
Rambo? I like Rambo. Rambo's good.
Or John.
Well,
John Wick or Rambo?
two good ones. Good choices. Good choices. All right. Where in our world would you like to go and why?
Alaska.
Alaska? What are you going to do in Alaska?
I may start a homestead.
There you go. Got to have goals, man. All right. Why do you want to be king?
So I could be a role model for the school.
Awesome. 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 Okay, so this is Miles Berryhill, number 576, Mr. Paragon Security Systems. Miles describes himself as kind, nosy, and loving. His goal is to be a better man. The three things that are the most important to Miles are his friends, his family, and his pets. Miles likes to hike and explore. He thinks his best characteristics are that he is flexible and double-jointed. This is Miles Berryhill, Contestant 576.
I'm here with Miss CNC Fence Company. What's your name, hon?
What is your name?
My name is Sadora.
Your name is Sadora. Sadora Savoy, right? Right. First question is, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to travel to?
Circus.
You want to go to the circus? And why?
Fun.
Okay, my next question for you, Sadora. You ready? You ready? My next question for you is, if you could be a character in any movie or book, who would you want to be? Any character.
Well, I'll answer that question for her. I believe that Sadora played the beautiful character of Fiona because she changes into the Shrek at nighttime, the character at nighttime, and then she's the princess in the daytime. A lot of people see her and see her syndrome and think that she's one way, but she's actually a beautiful young lady, but people need to see past her outer appearance to get to know the real her.
And she is adorable. Yes. Next question, last question. This is the most important question. You ready? Why do you want to be queen?
So we discussed it in the car, and what we came up with, she wanted to be the queen because she wanted to show the world that you could be more than the labels that they put upon you. She wants to represent for the people in the world who are not seen, who are seen only as their syndrome or their situation. She's so much more. My daughter's name is Sadora Savoy. Her diagnosis is Treacher-Collins syndrome and also autism. The best part of having a special needs child is seeing someone that loves you unconditionally just because you are who you are, and seeing love at its purest form. And finally having someone that I know will love me regardless of what I look like, what I sound like, the money that I have, but it's because of my heart. And I'm blessed to have her because she loves me as much as she needs me as much as I need her. The most challenging is the ignorance to special needs community. A lot of people see kids with special needs and they automatically assume that they're in a box and they can't do anything. They're just done for. And I put no limits on my daughter. I put no limits on no special needs child because they will surprise you every time. If you just find what that switch is, what that need is, you'll unlock the world and they'll give you everything you ask for and more. My message to the community would be, love each one of these children as if it's their last day, because you never know tomorrow is not promised. The biggest fear for a parent with special needs, a special needs child, is what happens to my child after I go away. Something happens to me. No one will love her or him the way that I do. So take the time to love one, get to know them, because they are awesome. And every individual has a special need. You just have to figure out what that need is. And once you figure it out, you'll be surprised about the love that you will get and receive in return.
Okay, so our next contestant is Sadora Savoy, number 511. Sadora. If you could become a character in a book or a movie, who would you want to be? Did you say Princess Fiona? Yeah, she said Princess Fiona on her list. And where would you like to go? Disney World? Disney World? Good. And why would you want to be the queen? You know, let me read it for you. To show the world that you are more than the limits put on you. That's a very good answer. This is Sadora Savoy, Miss CNC Fence. Sadora's favorite color is pink. She loves watching Mickey Mouse Road Racers. She enjoys her iPad and Snapchat, eating goldfish and reading Jimmy Neutron. Her nickname is Honey. That's Sadora Savoy, contestant 511.
Hi, my name is Karina. My daughter Sadora attends school here at Our World School at Hope Park. My daughter has been going to school here for nearly a year and a half with a school term. She's currently enrolled into a different program that we only specialize in and offer here at Our World School, which is awesome. My daughter has excelled in so many areas. She's more outgoing, more outspoken. She's saying more words. She's even trying new foods, which she doesn't like to eat, and she's learning how to play alongside her friends, and she's learning how to just express herself, her needs and her wants. I am so excited about where she is now and where she's gonna go. I hope that if you get a chance, you are able to come to the school, check us out, see what's going on, see our kids, see our staff, and see how close-knit and how much of a family unit. And the reason why I believe that we're a family unit is because we take care of each other so much more that way. We look out for each other's kids, including the kids and staff and students here, and we make sure that everyone gets what they need. And the core value of everything they need is safety, security, and love. And you will always receive that here at Our World School. So if you get a chance, come on over. We'll welcome you, and I'll see you at the front door.
Wasn't that great? We love giving these contestants a moment to shine. We think they do an amazing job. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope that you enjoy all 5 of them. At the end of all 5, we'll have a special video just to announce our winners, our kings and queens for 2020. If you're looking for any more information on Our World School, you can find it at www.ourworldschool.org. Thanks for watching.